Hey guys, it's me Ilyana, and in today's video I'll be getting ready for a job interview. So with this job interview that I'm going for, they really liked me. I spoke with them a little bit. They liked me for the most part, so today I'm actually going in person to actually talk to them and stuff like that. I pray that I actually get hired. Usually when it comes to interviews, like, I'm never like the type to be like very scared. Like, of course I get to like nervous or whatever, but I did take a class where I got to like practice interviews and whatnot. You know, like took a class to prepare for interviews and stuff like that, so I know my approach when it comes to interview and how to not be as nervous. I pretty much know what to say, but like I'm gonna like study what I'm gonna say to these people. But other than that, I already have an insight on like what I'm going to say. I pray that the second job I applied for hires me, because they pay $17 to $19 an hour, which is perfect. And for this job, like, it will be really good for like my career and like experience for like the type of job I want in the future. So it would really help me, and especially since I'm only 18, and starting this job would really boost my career up tremendously, I guess. Bro, I think I put too much blush because this looks crazy, because I don't want to like have too much makeup, because already enough I'm wearing like these big lashes, so like I don't want to look too much and too dramatic, or just make my makeup look more clean girl and more natural. I cannot look cray-cray. So with this makeup, it's gonna be pretty basic, you know, like very light. It's not gonna take a while or anything. So yeah, of course, like I said, I really pray that I do get both of the jobs, or at least one of the jobs I applied for, because I currently work as a cashier and I get paid $11 an hour plus tips. And of course, it's like, you know, it's not a lot. And especially since this year, like, my goals is to actually make a lot of money this year and get myself an apartment. And with that being said, is that I really have to get a second job. I was thinking of quitting like my current job, but I was like, you know what, let me just work my current job on the weekend, like Saturday and Sunday, because these two jobs that I applied for, the one that I'm going to today, it's from 2:30 to 6:30, which is perfect. And then the second job is from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. But of course, like with my schedule for schools, because I go back to school next week, the hours are different. So like I'll have to work after 2 p.m. and I'm only able to work depending on like the day though, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for my job interview that I have today, like for the job that I'm going to. But for the second job that pays $17 to $19 an hour, I'm not too sure. So I have a virtual interview for the second job tomorrow. I pray that it goes well. I've been like shaping my eyebrows for a hot minute now, so I'm just gonna let this dry up and I'm gonna go ahead and apply highlighter on my nose. Okay, I'm back. I just finished applying highlighter. So honestly, I'm already pretty much almost done with this makeup look. So I just need to darken my eyebrows, and I need to blend this concealer and do my lip combo. That's all I have left to do. But another thing is that like I prayed to God to have new opportunities and new openings for me, like especially with a job. And especially since it's the new year, getting a new job is already, you know, starting the year off on a good note. I think I still might continue working at my current job. I'll just have to work it on the weekends, because girl, I kid you not, I'm not gonna be working on the weekdays. I don't want to like darken it too much, because I don't want my eyebrows to be dramatic just like my lashes. Now it is time to blend my concealer. That looks good already. Another thing is that I start school next week, and I'm taking like morning classes / afternoon. I chose to have morning classes this semester because last semester was so unorganized, and I made sure that this year's schedule was very organized, and last semester was a whole mess. Last semester was terrible. It was horrible. I rated it a 4 out of 10. This semester, I try to make sure that my schedule is organized, and it's very organized. Aside from the fact that I have to wake up at like 6 a.m. twice in like a week, and 9 a.m. like 3 times a week, which is fine. Like I'd rather wake up at 9 a.m. than 6 a.m. But aside from that, you know, I made sure like my whole schedule was organized, and I made sure that I had enough time to work after school. And also with these jobs, I don't work past 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, you know. When I get back home, I could, you know, study and whatever, so I'll have time to like study for my classes. So that's why I made sure that like this new schedule was organized, because with my last schedule, oof, like it was a mess. Like it was just terrible. Like I don't even want to explain. Like I had a night class and I'll get home at almost 10 o'clock, late 9 o'clock, and I wouldn't even like study or anything. But the next day after that, I did have no school, so I was like, ugh, that's a reliever. But other than that, like it was just terrible. Okay, so this is how I want my new life to be like now when I start school next week. So depending on what time work starts, I would go to work straight after school, work, and then after school, after work, I go home, study, and chill. Like it seems pretty simple, but of course it's very busy, and I'll be definitely occupied and busy, but hey girl, it's part of life and also part of adulthood. If I get either one of these jobs, like I'm gonna be making like good money, well, decent money for the most part. And with these jobs, like the hours aren't gonna be bad or anything, so it's literally like perfect. Like literally I can't go wrong with it. And yeah, because I'm getting paid significantly higher than what I get now, so it's perfect. So that's why I'm low-key like excited, or whatever you could say, to start a new job. But anyways, this is how I'm currently looking like. I need to fix my edges and then I'll come right back. Okay guys, I'm back. So I'm pretty much almost done. So guys, I'm literally so irritated with the fact that I actually start school in fucking 7 days, exactly a week. And I'm like, dude, you cannot be serious with me right now. Like, I kid you not, I cannot do this. I can, but I don't want to. I'm just so grateful that this year I'm not taking a math class, because girl, like I had math last semester. It was terrible. I don't know how I passed, but all thanks to God, and I'm so grateful for that. So grateful I passed. Best believe, like, I don't know what the fuck I was doing and what the fuck I learned. I know different types of math, like geometry and all that, but algebra, I cannot do algebra. Statistics, I took statistics senior year. I was so good at it. Like I passed with like a 90 something or an 80 something. Like I loved stats. But do I remember what I learned? Not really. I tell you, I'd be good at math. Like I'm actually, like I've always been good at math my whole life. It's just when it comes to algebra, I generally cannot do it. Like seriously. I went in with the Scorpio lip liner in the shade Juvia's Place lip liner in the shade Scorpio. I'm going in with this Revlon lipstick in the shade Sassy Mauve. I don't like too much of this because sometimes it'd be too, I don't know. But this is all that I'm doing. It looks cute. I think I should leave it like this, or should I add a little bit of this? Just gonna go in with it. Anyways, I look cute. Like I'm pretty much done. Like I don't want to look too much or whatnot. Like this is pretty good. I rock with this look. Anyways guys, this is how I look. Pretty simple, and I'm wearing flared jeans with this and some flats. So other than that, this is it. I pray that it goes well, and I pray for new opportunities and new blessings, and I hope everyone is having a great day. So until then, peace out.